Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, my fans, my followers. Good morning, my good people. Good morning, my best people. Once again, it's still the Adam Miri. Congrats, Wampo. I love you guys so much. Total of S and Y in Miri. I'm working for the Queen Mother. S and Y in Okwayo. Okwayo, you made you Shuma. I love you guys so much. I want to drop this topic here. My one and only number 08034131000. That is the only number I have. Is how the water work. It's not that you settle water people once, like for example, not that you do water work once, you will not do again. No. I want to tell you guys how the spirits work. For example, you go to Alpha C, come and feed your chi. Do you know why they say come and feed your chi or come and do water work? Because that energy has dried off. Those things you are having now, car, land, money, all those things, there are spirits working it for you, making it to be possible. So whenever they see enough, come and feed us, means the energy is drying off. If you do the water work or feed the chi or deity, the energy will rise up. I have talked about this thing before with practical. For example, when they say you come and feed us, means they are dry. When you feed them, means like what? Watch this water. This water has been filled up. Like water has filled this can. You have fed your ancestors or your deity or your water. That hasn't stopped them. Those money they are giving you, those prosperity, those connection, because the energy is filled up, they have the strength to go and hustle for you. All of them are hustling for you. That is why if you go to water or feed your chi or whatever, maybe in next 2 years, 3 years, the same thing will appear in Alpha. Come and feed us again. Do you know how many times I'm doing water work on myself? Is it because I'm called by Miri or what? There's a wine. Even me, I'm doing water work on myself. Do you know how many times I'm doing my own? Because me, I'm working for people. It's not the way you do your own, the way I do my own. Me, I'm already working for people. Do you know how many times I'm going to do water work on myself? Okay, why wouldn't I say I want to do water work again? I'm not a water goddess, for example. I'm not called by name as a wine. I have to sit down. Do you know that I'm even doing water work on myself? Do you know how many times I'm doing water work? Or feeding my chi? Why can't I just do once and sit down in my house? So any spiritual people, it's not once to sit down. But maybe if you do it correctly, they may come for the reconnection again. Maybe 2 years later or 3 years later or 1 year later. That is why your ancestors that align their forces, why would the same forces repeat itself in your own Alpha? Can you ask yourself that question? Why the same deity that my ancestors did feed come again in my own Alpha, tell me to come and feed them? Means energy has dried off. Don't tell me to keep quiet in my page. I will block this person. It's my page. It's my page. I have any right to open my page and talk anything I want to talk. I open it. Because I hate insults. That is one thing about me. But I don't insult people. So don't come to my page and tell me to shut up in my page. You are mad. If you insult me on my page, I will block you. You have no rights. So let me tell you how spirit people work. It's not once you sit down. It's not once you sit down. If I stand in the pulpit and speak to you, can you tell me to shut up because I'm S1 or whatever you can call me? You have to go to social media. Can you come to me face to face and tell me to shut up? Have you seen how mentality we have? Because I'm in the media, social media talking, burning my data. Don't insult me in my page. I don't like it. So that is how the spirit works. So don't believe in mind that I'm telling you, it's not a settlement. Forget about that in the text. It's not my settlement. It's about reconnection. You have to change everything in this our reconnecting back. Yeah. Nothing like settlement, please. Settle means let me go and settle my bill. Like, for example, let me go and settle my bill. Let me go and settle means like your bill, you can never pay your bill again. All this is about reconnection. Once they appear again, maybe 2 years or 3 years, come and feed us. You go and do it, oh. Because every spirit needs to gain energy to work for you. Whether it's chi, whether it's water, whether it's deity, whether it's forces and telling you settlements. That is the hidden secret of spirituality. It's about give and take. Oh. If you are not ready for give and take, stay where you are. Even if they are hitting you, they are making it to be poor, they are frustrating you, carry your life and they go. It's not about give and take, mark my word. It's not about give and take. If you don't give to the spirits, they can't give to you. Even if you are not giving to them now, there are times they will need you to come and give them, because those things that you are having now are your spirit guy bringing it for you. If you think I'm lying, keep quiet. Don't come back home. Stay there. That is, some of you will come to spirituality. Chomama, sister, I want to do water work. Money go come. But do you know how many years you haven't, if you didn't feed them? Do you know how many years you haven't feed them? Do you know how many years they need that food? So if you don't believe in give and take, don't come back to spirituality. Even me, Adam Miri, I'm still doing water work on myself. But it's not this of go and pay your dues. I'm still Tukwanja, I'm still doing water work on myself. I'm still feeding my chi. I'm still aligning with my deity. I didn't even stop. When time they need, I'll go and do it. I'll do it for them. Yeah. So don't tell me I have done water work now. Now 2 years later, they say I should come and do it again. Why can't they leave me alone? My dear, stay on your own now. You stay now, don't do, stay. So if you understand about spirituality, it will be more easier for you. It's not about give and take. If they are telling you to come and give them, means they need something from you. They are ready to rise up. It's not about give and take. Oh, so if you are hearing me now, everybody have a spirit guide that is flowing there. There will be time they will come for their own guinea views. The connection. We don't settle. If we settle, why am I still doing water work on myself? If we settle, we don't settle, we reconnect. Why am I even still feeding my chi? Do you know how many times I'm feeding my chi? Because I don't can't do my work on me there. Do you know how many times I'm feeding my own deity? Look at Diba and S1 and just there. If you don't do it, that means you will go down. Do you know how many times I'm reconnecting with my own forces? I think I just screw down and just be whining on him out. Do you know how many times? That is the pure truth. It's not about reconnection. So that is the spirit of spirituality. Number one is give and take. If you give, they give you. Number two, there will be time they come again. Because see, how many times have you eaten? Maybe you in 1 year, they will come back later. Because I'm telling you, some of you used come to my chamber, tell me, I've done water work last 2 years. Now I don't know. They say I should come and do it again. I will tell the person last 2 years. You do again, no? They have come again because that last 2 years you do, they have do the work for you that last 2 years. Now this year they want you again to come. You must do again. You will say, hey, that guy's the one, that people are fake. You can't call her, you're a very mad person, you're insane. She's not fake. You went to her, she did water work on you last 2 years. They appear again in Alpha. You don't come to me. Tell me that there's the one you fake. Why can't they leave you alone? If they will leave you alone, they're going to have appear in your own Alpha because your own ancestors are aligned with them. If they will leave you alone, they're going to have appear again in Alpha because your forefathers made it. If they will leave you alone, they're going to appear again in your own Alpha because you have a grandpa, great-grandpa that did it. Why would they appear in your own Alpha? Which crime have you committed? Means reconnection. Because those times they did their own. they give them what they give them. So any child that is born will also be given too. You'll be collecting. That is why olden days, father normally do a pleasing. Normally do a reconnection. Like what one woman was telling water work. Their grandfather is a native doctor. Their grandfather normally take all of them to the water to do water work. Tell you that this is what has been happening. But now, how many parents take their children to the water work? How many parents even know their children cheap? How many parents even know their children cheap? How many parents are even feeding your own deity towards you or your siblings? Everything is burnt. That is why he's holding you. Because if he's holding this, father normally bring fowl to keep for the whole foundation to guide their children. Don't you know? Holding this, father normally kill fowl on their children. They will be going to be hustle. The parents will be doing the work. How many parents are doing it? So if it's something that you do once, why would they be collecting those things for your family? Holding this, parents and the people that normally go to the water to do water please for their children. How many parents are doing it now? Have you seen the damage we're talking about now? It's about coming back home and know your roots. Now you are awake, because these people remember you the way they remember me. In my own time, I don't laugh in my own time. No joy. When I know that things is not child's play, it's after that coma. There is no joy during my own time. Then a joy I drum now. Never allow them to remember you with Guinea heavy attack. Now you will still have one child, you still have money to do your appeasement. Now you still have eyes, you open your eyes like white to know where deep you will go to. There will be time that maybe they will even carry you for wheelchair, yeah, or a car. Or nobody can even answer you. Because this is your roots. Somebody did it. Your husband did it. So, if it's once, why would they appear in your own alpha? Why are you guys saying that settlement? My dear, the settlement is wrong. It's wrong English. It's about reconnection. When they appear again in alpha, maybe 2 or 3 years, go and reconnect. Because every time they need reconnection, there are things they are bringing for you. Every spirit is on duty on you. Your own spirit guide is on duty on you. To make your own, to be giving you that thing they normally give you. It's about reconnection. And any day they said, come and reconnect with us, go and do it. Forget about whining mouth. The only thing you begin is serious with Guinea. The one you do, does it work? That my chi I feed, my chi collect them. That is your own concern. That what I did, does water people accept it? Nah, that is your own concern. Because everything is about give and take. If it's not give and take, why I'm doing water work on myself? Yeah, I also do water pleasing whenever I own need it. I also feed my chin. I also feed my deity. I also feed my village deity. So the thing is not, why am I still doing it now? Even when I'm doing my calling. Means it's about give and take. Everybody one day, their own will come for reconnection. And you are here telling me, you are type that reconnect with your own. They are working for you. Check whether they eat it well. If they eat it, mind your business. They will give you that thing they need to give you. Every spirit is on duty. So water work, tree work, they eat is not once you sit down. It's just it. It's about the connection. They may appear again in alpha 2 years, 3 years, or 1 year. It's not the one you do is fake. No. That is how the world is. So it's not about settlement. No, the connection. So once your own appear in alpha, go and do again. And when you do the thing, make sure that they eat it. That is your own concern. The world is different. The world is very, very deep. So what is all about give and take? Understand this give and take, Your life will be okay. There is nothing like settlement, please. So we don't settle. We begin to reconnect. We acknowledge. We align. We give them what they ask. For the energy to be working more and more. I love you guys so much. I'm also on TikTok. I'm Madam Miri. I'm part of SNY Miri. Called by SNY Okwayo. Okwayo made you fuma. That is me, native doctor. I'm not here for the sheep. I'm only here for the sleeping lions. I'm not a good person. No. I'm not even good. I'm not even good. But I'm Madam Miri and I hate insults. So if you don't like me on my page, unfollow me fast. Don't even waste time. I will never stop teaching. I'll never stop being me. No, I'm in my car. I'm going to the water to do so. I'll come on live around 3 o'clock to pray for my fans in the water. I'm not traveling, I'm around. So I will go to the water around, if I finish what I'm doing to the water before I come online to play for you people. So I will come on live in the water. Maybe your own tongue will be by 3 o'clock. I'm doing water work on some people. But 3 o'clock, I may come online for my own fan in social media to pray for you people. If I'm praying, connecting. My queen mother name is Ezenwa Yokosimi, Ezenwa Yokwayo. Be calling her when I'm praying on that water to her to favor you, because you know that I'm coming today. So I love you guys so much. I am me. I can never stop being me. My one and only number still remains 08034131000. I'm not here for the sheep. I'm only here for African. And I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. So I will come on live by 3 o'clock if I finish what I'm doing on time to pray for my fans in the river. If I'm praying, be serious, be communicating with the Guinea water goddess there. Her name is Ezenwa Yokwayo Mage in Ifuma. Be calling her. Any prayer I will make on that water, be communicating. What do you do if you are getting disappointment? And my dear, let me tell you what you will do. I know that ritual is okay, but try and know the spirit that is behind that disappointment. I was once a single mother. Now, I normally use myself an example to tell you, I passed through what you passed through. Me, I passed through what you passed through. But if not me doing alpha in line with my forces, I cannot be coping my mouth like this, be talking, be whining mouth like this. I passed through what you passed through. So know what is behind that disappointment. Know whether it's your G or water. Now go and do your work. You must bring money and do spiritual work. Now know that one, no. You must bring money and do that spiritual work. That is the fact. What is behind this, my disappointment? I'm answering you, my dear. Okay? I have a hard voice. Don't mind my voice, so I'm controlling myself. So, you know what is behind that disappointment. Know what is behind the disappointment. So, start doing the needful. That is spirit that is bringing that disappointment to show you the sign. They did the connection. That's what I'm teaching now about the connection of your spirit guide. If you find the spirit that is behind that disappointment, tackle it. Disappointment will stop in your life. That is the fact. Drop another question. I'm coming. Don't worry. Another question. I want to answer 2 questions before I go out. Don't worry. By 3, if I finish what I'm doing in the water, I'm working for people in the water. Then I'll come around 3 o'clock for my fan. If I come on live, I will also write her name. Be communicating with that queen of the sea. That is the one Yokwayo. I'm prepared. I tell her I'm coming today. I even do sacrifice in my own shrine in my altar. So be communicating immediately when I'm doing the prayers in the water. She will answer you. As the one Yokwayo will bless you. It will expand you people. Because I prepare to go for my fans and people I'm working for. Understand? So another question. My dear, I'm not in Calabar. Where I stay is in Fuma. Umilem village. I stay in Umilem village in Fuma, not Bayelsa, please. But what if you try all you could, but nothing is working? No, I want to answer you, my dear. I know that this girl is a Nigerian girl, okay? If you try, make sure that those things you try work went well. Nah, that you know spiritual work you do, they accept it. If they accept it, you must see little sign in you. Just confirm whether the spiritual work you do accepted. You understand? If you accepted, those things will stop gradually. Let me tell you, not that will stop once. Like for example, it may take 3 months or 4 more years before you start seeing changes. So it's not magic, because they used to judge people in the spiritual realm. If that spiritual work you did, you work perfectly, my dear, you will see changes. Unless you enter into somebody that don't know what she's doing or he's doing. Check whether the spiritual work or what is holding is. Some of you, maybe after the spiritual work, maybe the abortion you committed is the one that hang it. You have to check what is holding the spiritual work you do. Maybe some of you, is that your deity where you born is hanging it. So you know that you do spiritual work, money go come. No. They will check what is holding that spiritual work not to work. Like the one man I was telling in my alpha one day. The man, they went and born their kinsman deity. This man wants to run mad. The madness, they run that man. So along the line, we discovered that deity that he will run the people. Every first side in that foundation will be running mad. And they went and do the needful. Install those things, everything started. The man start taking treatment. The thing is coming down now. Before, if you take treatment, it will not cure. Understand? It's not magic. So when you do spiritual work, confirm it to know what is holding it to work. Then whether it went to work, then you cool down. It must come to pass. Don't be in a hall, it's not magic. Don't be in a hall, it's not magic. My dear, I will give you guideline. If you are called to be a native doctor, yeah. I don't send people to come to my house and stay with their bag. But through WhatsApp, I can assure you, you will be who you want to be. That's what I'm doing for now. But with time, I open school. That's what they tell me. I cannot do it by my own hand. I open school to teach people. Time will come, I will not be much in Facebook or class itself. Because what is in this side is loaded. I'm just listening small. Another question before I go off, please. See, if you read your cheat today, don't go. See, if you do any spiritual work, don't go the next day. Go check whether the thing went where. It will not went where. Let me tell you. Do spiritual work. Allow it to calm down maybe 1 month before you go and check whether it went where. Some of you do spiritual work today, you go to another debate. I do water work yesterday, check for me. If you are appearing in Alpha, come and feed us because they are not magicians. They will keep on appearing. Allow them to calm down, to start to eat them, to start expanding you before you go and check your spiritual whether it went well. That is what you do. So you are wrong, sir. So wait little. For example, wait 3 weeks or 1 month before you take again. I cannot answer you. I have answered you, sir. So that is it. It's not easy. My own time, it wasn't easy. Why I even become this, yeah? After the coma, I went and see my Queen of the Sea. That was the one I acquired that was draining me because I run away from the doctor. I joined into pastoring school, blah. So after everything, that time I went to her to do the appeasement, to go on my way. My own mind was, after doing everything I want to do with her, I will still go back to church. She know. She's signed an Alpha. I will come to the work and take covenant. If I didn't do this to become Madam Muriel. Nah, life after I'm not telling you guys my story. What I now I'm whining mad. Before I was whining mad in Christianity, calling tradition evil. I was even was a preacher going to the market area preaching the gospel, streets preaching the gospel. I preach against marine people. I preach against tradition. But what makes me to not become this is when she said in Alpha, I must come and stoop an oath that if I didn't become this I am now, I will die. So fear of death made me. But with time, I now start knowing this is where it's supposed to be. I'm not telling you guys my story. It happened to me. I'm also a victim. It's not you that still spirit to people. See, it's not you that still spirit of people. Please, nah, everything can already. You have a spiritual director. As the one a native doctor that hear from the gods. We will know the one to settle for you. Don't go and say settle water people. You can go to the water and pray. It works. But appeasement is getting spiritual person must do it for you. Appeasement, you must be deep your ears and wine. Go to the water and pray. They'll give you everything you want to pray. But appeasement is a spiritual people who do it for you. Because for me now, for example, I want to go to water work for you. I will do the ritual on my own water in my own shrine. Then I will also settle my algo before I will take your own materials to the water. So there, you don't have algo. Algo is not following you. You don't have water deity. You don't have water people that you are working with. How can you go and do water appeasement? Are you okay? So you can go and do water appeasement, but you can go to the water and pray. Water is for everybody. But appeasement is about getting a spiritual person that are called to do it can do it for you. That is what you do. Just find what is holding you. Find why you are having disappointments first. Whether it's from your fault, whether it's from your split, whether it's from water or chi. Every split have good bad side and bad side. Not only water is the problem. So when you find it, you know. And I'm about you. So drop your voice out on WhatsApp and wait for your turn. Your turn reach, I will answer you. There are people in my WhatsApp. Let me go live. Let me go off today. I love you guys. Also join my TikTok. The name Adamili8. That made me Adamili. So my own name gave me Adamili8. So join my TikTok. I normally drop teaching there also. I joined TikTok day before yesterday. I think this week, yeah. If I finish doing water work on people, I'll go to with the water. I'll enter live. I promise you guys, I make sure that I'll do it faster, 3 o'clock, to pray for my fans. When I come on live, be communicating with the Queen of the Sea immediately when I'm doing the prayers, because I tell her I will pray for my fans. So her name is Ezewanyo Okwayo Meji Fuma. Be calling her name, communicating every prayer, dropping your names there. So when I'm praying, communicating, she will bless you. Ezewanyo name Mary is her own Mary. Maybe tomorrow I'll teach about that Nigeria African Mary. Name Mary abandoned. The people that made us hate your own name Mary is because of getting white people to believe on their own Mary. Your own Virgin Mary is the Queen of the Sea. Stop binding her. It's not good. She loves you. The mother of Jesus Christ is named Mary Water. That is the own mother of Jesus Christ. Stop banding her. She loves you so much. So I'll come on live by 3 to pray for my fans. Don't forget, I love you guys so much. For now.